I am called Shey Nganji, born on the 6th of June 1956 in Taku village. And my parents are from Ngaki in Lo. So my father, being a timber contractor in Bamenda at the time, sent us to school early. I came to Bamenda. I started primary school in CBM when CBM Bafren at the time. That was 1962. The same year, after 1 or 2 weeks I came to school, they said the school was full for me, so I left for Taku. In that 62, that is when we were changing currency from the Nigerian currency to France CFA. Because I know my first school in France 1 in Taku paid with Nigerian shilling and pounds. That was it, 62. And I finished primary school in 1968. 68. So I went to school at the tender age, around 6, because my father loved education. He was an illiterate, but he loved education. First thing he asked my mother is whether anybody absented from school. If a teacher beat you in school and you rush home, Pa is going to add the beating. That the teacher is right, so you go back, you have done something wrong. So that is how our father treated us. And I know so many people from Taku who went to school because of Pa. If you were driven out for fees, my father would ask how much they have driven you for. You tell, he will pay and follow your father up. Either get through coffee, because he was supplying coffee to Santa Coffee Estate. He will pay and get money from you. So briefly, that is how my primary school life was. People had to go to school. Imagine illiterate parents. They couldn't be planning something for you. You just say, since people are going to school, go to school. Because my father's philosophy has been, go to school, what you have in your head, nobody removes it. I don't have any property to leave for you people tomorrow. When you go to school, your head will fetch what you want. He gave us that philosophy from primary school to secondary school to high school to university. Say, I have nothing to share to you, because he had 16 of us.
16?
Yes, and I think at his dying bed, 2005, he saw all of us walking, so he was very satisfied. I was the fifth in the family, because my father was married to 2 wives. So my mother, Nganji, was the first wife, and I was the fifth in that family. He never used to distinguish that these are children of this other mother or this. He would line us up. We are the first, we are the second. Like that, according to ages, up to the 16th. I have interesting pictures of just lining, maybe the boys, line the girls, line the whole 16. Yeah. Say, this is your own position, you must respect your elders.
I see.
So good. He said, your mother is the first. All the children belong to Nganji.
Okay.
Says Nganji who brought you in, so all the children belong to Nganji. And there was no discrimination in our family. What the influence I will put in is that at the time, girl children, they were being restricted from going to school. I don't know why. So our elder sister, the one who follows our eldest brother, is the only one who did not go to school. And after that, Pa regretted and sent her to adult school, so she can read and write. So, in fact, the perception people had was that when they saw us go to school, or people going to school, they thought these were children of rich people at the time, but it was not riches, because how much did you pay in primary school at the time? We went to Baptist school, Taku, CBM, which was changed to CBC. Cameroon Baptist Mission was changed to CBC. In fact, Reverend Bumwe, my first cousin, was my classmate.
Okay.
We went to school together and completed 1968 together. I had the first school in 68, and at the time you could not even write the first school in Taku. There was a center at Wanti in Wat.
Yeah.
When I wrote the first school living certificate there. And to write the common entrance, we had to trek through Tabiken to Kambe. Write common entrance in Kambe. Trek back, come. Pombo will leave us in Taku and go to Lu. So that's how it was at the time. But I had a father who influenced that village so much in education. Because if you look at late Justice Jamshi, my father sponsored, late Honorable S.N. Tamfu, my father sponsored, late Mr. Ngala, who used to lecture in the University of Yaoundé, who died in an accident. I sponsored them. Then my eldest brother went to secondary school in Nigeria. He started in CPC and ended up in Nigeria. When he came back from there, in West Cameroon at the time, you write the public service examination and you are recruited directly. Oh yeah. And anyway you are sent, your salary or advancements came automatic. At that time we didn't used to follow books in Boya as people are following documents in Yaoundé today.
Yeah.
So we were two very young people in our class, in class 7. This one time with Jato and Shey Henry, myself.
Okay.
The big boys used to disturb us a lot. We had big boys in our class, like Reverend Paul Mbume. He's older than me, maybe by 1 year. We had Simon Tamfu, who was working in SNS in Yaoundé. Those were big boys. Then we had one girl. What interested me was one girl out of our 40 something, so we used to disturb that girl a lot. That's the mother of Dr. Taba, the medical doctor here.
Okay.
So those were the interesting things at the time. You can leave, trek to Lassen, you carry beans and go and exchange for pears.
That's interesting.
Trek to Lassen, as small as we were, we go to Lassen, go with beans and exchange and get pears. Come with pears, eat and sell. Those were the interesting things at the time.
You're not into this stuff like hunting and the rest?
Then, yeah, we went for hunting. Then at the time, if you hung your bananas or sugar cane, there was no stealing at the time. You just write the price, maybe on the wall, 25 francs, 10 francs. Somebody come, picks, put the money there. Nobody will pass to take that money. That was the same society we had in those days. You don't put things and sit there to sell. You just write the price. People could not need change at the time. If it was 25 francs, you put there. If you needed change and there was money there, you change it and just take it out. Not the society we have today. People who came before us, they started up to standard 4 and finished in Hindu.
Okay.
So when we came, the school was already up to class 7. And this standard changed when we were in standard 1. That was around 1966.
Okay.
It changed from standard to class.
That's interesting to know. Now we really get the influence your father had, not only on you as his immediate family, but the whole community. You must miss him, by the way.
No, we're missing him a lot.
And if you may say a word directly to him.
Papi, as we usually call him. Papi Basemenge, because he was strict. You left us in 2005, and we've missed you. What you planted in us in our early ages, and you wanted education for us, plus all our cousins, everybody who related to us. We have followed those steps, and today, as we miss you, continue to remember that you were strict, but you gave us the right direction.